Yo, what is up, guys? It's NLG here, and we are here today with the first Raw episode of 2019 on our TEW Draft Wars series live on the Mike Man WBA channel with the man himself, Mike Man WBA.
Ew.
And so here we go with the Slammy Awards edition of Raw. What happens on this show? Who wins the awards? Let's find out here.
Helps if I don't press on the OBS screen.
Yes! We start off with an 84B+, where Paul Heyman has to unveil who wins the Raw Superstar of the Year award. The options are Seth Rollins. And the winner is Seth Rollins! And he comes out to his music and it's like burn it down. And then Kane's shown in the crowd with a lighter and a load of petrol, and a lot of security guards have to calm him down. They're like, not literally, Kane, not literally. He's like, but I really want to. And they're like, no, Kane, no, don't burn them down. Bloody freak. But anyways, Paul Heyman is clearly repulsed at having to award this to Seth Rollins. He doesn't like the cocky man. And Seth is obviously the number one contender to the Universal title, isn't he? He gets a shot at that at the Royal Rumble in just a few weeks' time. Are you looking forward to that? Damn right you are. And Seth says that it's a great honour to win the Superstar of the Year award. He's won that. He's been WWE World Heavyweight Champion. The United States Champion. I got that mixed up with Intercontinental, and I nearly said the Universal. But the Universal is in fact the one championship that he's eligible to win but hasn't won. I think it's about time he changes that. So at the Royal Rumble, that's what he's going to do. He's going to step in the ring with Brock Lesnar, and he's going to conquer the beast. He's going to do it for himself. He's going to do it for the fans. He's going to do it for everyone that's been subjected to the torture of a Brock Lesnar match. As Paul Heyman laughs at him and walks away. Well, waddles away. He can't really walk too well because he's a little bit chubby.
Yeah.
And old.
And he waddles away. Waddle, waddle.
Waddle, waddle, waddle.
I don't know what changes.
84B+ there. Eh?
Oh, yeah, because it's a gimmick. Do you want to change it now?
Sure, why not?
Hey.
Up next, we have a 71C+, as we have a brilliant match as Bray Wyatt defeats his old friend Lucas Harper in a minute and some seconds
9
with
minutes.
a sister Abigail.
And 36 seconds.
Now, you're probably thinking what happened here, innit? But basically, the match has come to an end. Luke Harper, he goes for that discus lariat. Bray drops down. He runs off the ropes, hits him with the huge crossbody block, but Harper goes flying into the referee, and little bloody John Cohen, he's knocked out, bless him. Oh, Mike's really sad about that, aren't you, Mike? You like John Cohen?
I swear it was Mike Yoda.
John Cohen.
Okay,
But
John
anyways...
Cohen. Yeah, he's a good ref. Like him.
Yeah. It was Mike Kyoto won Referee of the Year in the last episode. But essentially, what happens is the lights go out. And everyone's like, what's going on here? The Fireflies show up in the crowd. And when the lights come back on, Mike Kanellis is stood in the ring in a referee shirt. He counts the 1, the 2, the 3 after a devastating Sister Abigail. And Bray Wyatt is your winner. He's the eater of worlds, and Luke Harper tonight is the eater of pins.
Yeah.
And needles, he really hurt his hands.
Like most weeks, actually, Luke Harper. Poor lad.
Yeah. Poor Luke. Leukemia Harper. Up next,
Ooh,
Maria
too
then
soon.
runs to ringside, and the lights go out again, because as she gets there, Mike Kanellis vanishes when the lights come back on. He's nowhere to be seen. She starts shouting, she's sad. She shouts, "What have you done to my husband, Bray? We've got a child." And he's like, "The child's next." And then he turns into Goldberg
Jesus
and hits
Christ.
Maria with a jackhammer and walks backstage.
Jesus Christ.
The last bit may or may not have been an exaggeration.
You didn't tell me this in the preview.
What do we have next?
Next up, we have a 6-man tag.
Yep, and in a bout that had decent wrestling, but didn't have much heat, which isn't too bad for the six-man tag. Mustafa Ali and the Usos defeat Buddy Murphy and the Revival when Jey Uso pins Dash Wilder with a super kick. He was dashing through the show there with a one-horse super kick. Over the Revival and Buddy Murphy goes, super kicking all the way in a 67C plus there. Got some very impressive performances there. Mustafa's doing well. The Usos doing well. The Revival and Big Buddy there not doing quite so well. And so Buddy Murphy, or Buddy the Elf Murphy, and dashing through the snow don't do too well there. I guess it is not Christmas anymore, so that's not really a surprise. Any improvements?
Strong dislike towards you.
Dashing through the snow improves in performance and Rumble. Lovely. What's next? A 74B minus. A Stephanie McMahon. Yes, Mrs. Wrestling. That's what she is. Mrs. Sports Entertainment, we'll call her. She invented sports entertainment. She comes down to the ring and she announces the Women's Raw Superstar of the Year. And she says that there's a lot of good candidates. There's Alexa Bliss and there's Ronda Rousey. There's not really any others because no one really got the chance to do anything. Nia Jax did for a little bit. She had a women's title reign, didn't she? But the winner, unsurprisingly, was Ronda Rousey. She's undefeated. Of course it was going to be her. So Ronda accepts the award, starts making jokes about breaking Stephanie's arm again. Remember when she did that twice? Good times. And then Alexa Bliss comes out, says that Ronda should cherish that trophy because in a few weeks' time at Royal Rumble, that trophy is all that Ronda's going to have left. Ronda puts the trophy down, she puts the belt down, and she challenges Alexa Bliss to a fight right here, right now, on Monday Night Raw. But Alexa backs away and says, nah, I want to do this at the Royal Rumble. I don't need to prove anything. I've beaten you before, and at the Royal Rumble, I will beat you again for the Women's Championship once again. Brilliant stuff there. Majestic. 74B minus.
Yeah, and nice to see Stephanie can carry these two to a good promo.
Yeah, she can. What an absolute babe.
Nice to see Ronda asking to be off script and then being the only one who didn't do well.
Yeah. Up next we have more women as we have a 63C where Ember Moon and Natalya defeat the Iconics with Ember pinning Billie Kay with the Eclipse. Solid match there, some solid performances, and yeah, any improvements?
Let's have a look. Billie Kay
performance. There we go. And so Ember and Natalya finally get that fair chance at revenge against the Iconics, and they take it.
Yeah, Natalya with a very good performance.
Do you know
in fact, good performances all round.
Do you know who else takes it? Mike's mum on a daily basis.
Well, that's getting cut.
You can't actually. Up next we have a 68C plus where Mr. McMahon, who looks quite different these days, for some reason his picture hasn't been set, but he stands out on the ramp and he says that it is time for the Raw OMG Moment of the year. We had the Finn Balor clone, we had James Ellsworth dying, we had Bray Wyatt kidnapping Mike Kanellis, and that is your winner. And out comes Bray Wyatt. The fans are really happy because they don't care about Mike, and they don't care about Mike Kanellis either. And then he says nothing. Mike Kanellis says nothing. Bray does the talking, and Bray Wyatt...
Can I just interrupt you for a second and just mention Balor clone hasn't happened yet?
Yeah, it has.
No.
He interfered in a match.
Which hasn't happened yet.
No, because Balor clone beat up the people in the angle. Because that was Brock Lesnar and Drew McIntyre.
Are you sure?
Yes, that was the debut of Balor clone. He just hasn't competed yet.
That really happened? I don't think that... Are you sure?
Yes, it was an angle where there were... Remember when there were loads of contendership matches for the Universal title and Brock beat up everybody?
Yeah.
Finn Balor's clone came out and saved Finn Balor because the lights went out. And when they came back on, Finn Balor's clone was stood over Brock and Drew McIntyre.
Do not remember this. Apparently
At least one of us pays attention to this fucking series.
I don't watch your shows.
You're here when the fucking happen. You book them. I tell you what to book. You're the one who clicks them. You would have wrote about the Balor Club. Or the Balor clone. But anyways, Bray Wyatt wins the OMG Moment for kidnapping a man. And he claims that he's very happy. He's very proud of this. This is the best thing to happen in his career since he won the WWE Championship. And everyone goes, what? Oh yeah, he was champion. Oh, fun times. And then out comes Maria Kanellis, who's crying. And she's begging for her husband back. She pushes Bray. She asks him to just let her speak to his husband. And he says, go for it. She speaks to Mike. He says nothing. He looks at her so blankly with this emotionless stare because Bray Wyatt has corrupted. He's brainwashed Mike Kanellis and he's gone to forget who his mom or his wife is. Oh, 68C plus. Who is Mike Kanellis' mum? Find out next week.
Yeah, Mr. McMahon and Bray Wyatt look very good. The Kanellis, not great.
Yeah. To be fair, one of them's just lost a husband and the other one's been kidnapped, so...
Yeah, I mean, they're doing their best to put over Bray Wyatt and Mr. McMahon. It's nice when you see the established talent doing that to the new guys.
Up next, we have a good match, 73B-, where Andrade Cien Almas defeats Bobby Roode, where he pins him with the Hammerlock DDT. The finish saw Chad Patton take over as referee. Bobby Roode took out Andrade Almas. He went for the pin, but Zelina pulled him out the ring. She pushed the ref over into the steel steps he's laid out. Out comes the replacement ref of Chad Patton, and by the time he gets there, Andrade Almas hits a low blow, rolls up Bobby Roode, and Bobby Roode loses once again. But a nice little performance from Andrade Cien Almas there. Could he be ready for his first proper storyline? He could be. Will he get it? Probably not, 'cause it's a Royal Rumble in 3 weeks and we don't have space for that match on this pay-per-view.
Yeah. But you never know. Storylines can last longer than 3 weeks.
No, they can't. That's not a thing.
Not in our world.
Not in our world. Up next, we have Finn Balor going one-on-one with Shelton Benjamin. And there ain't no stopping Finn now as he gets the victory with the coup de grace. During the match, we had the Finn Balor clone distract Shelton Benjamin. Yeah, because we'll obviously sign him after that angle happened. I'll explain later. But yeah, the Finn Balor clone helps get Finn Balor the victory. What a win. Who is the Finn Balor clone? Is it a random man that looks exactly like Finn Balor? No. Is it a former Japanese WWE superstar who spits mist in people's face and hits buzzsaw kicks? Maybe. And there you go. So Finn Balor with a good win there. Well done, Finn. Let's all take a moment to applaud Finn's excellent victory.
Until you mentioned the buzzsaw kick, I was going to say it was Akabono. You can stop now. Stop.
Sorry, it's not my fault. I've got the clock.
Yes, it is. Either way, either context, it's still your fault. Stop being a slut.
It wasn't my fault, said Gene Snitsky, on
No
the first
improvements.
episode of my 2005 Ruthless Aggression WWE series, which is airing now on my channel, so if you'd like to check that out after this video, that'd be much appreciated.
It's not going to be linked, though.
Dickhead. Up next, we have the Raw Moment of the Year, which is won by Rusev. Mike, do you remember why Rusev won the Raw Moment of the Year?
I can't think off the top of my head.
Oh, meaning, what was it? Oh, yeah! It was when he beat the fuck out of every member of your Team SmackDown team and then tapped out Jeff Hardy, Samoa Joe, and Braun Strowman, despite there being 3 of them against the 1 of him. What a Bulgarian brute. He accepts the award. He gives a nice little handshake and a fist bump with Booker T, who says that he's very impressed by Rusev and can see a championship reign in his future. What do we then have next? After that 81B? Well, Daddy, we have an open challenge. Rusev issues an open challenge because he wants to fight, and he wants to fight now, dag nabbit. And out comes John Cena, and the fans are happy. They're like, oh, we're getting a rematch of that match from WrestleMania where Rusev had a tank. oh, that'll be really good. John Cena walks down to the ramp and he gets attacked from out of nowhere by Drew McIntyre.
Thank God for that.
Into the guardrail, into the other guardrail, and the other guardrail, and the other guardrail, into some steel steps. Rusev's been jumped by Dolph Ziggler at this point, which leads us to our main event of the evening, where Rusev battles Dolph Ziggler, which, because of the anger, we find out when we return from the commercial break that it's now for the Intercontinental Championship, Mike.
Who makes it for the Intercontinental Championship, Nathan?
It's only big loss Stephanie McMahon.
Oh, Boston.
And that match gets a 76 B-, where, just like Big Man Booker T predicted, Big Man Rusev beats Little Man Dolph Ziggler with a match kick to win the Intercontinental Championship. If you look at the booking details, or the road agent notes it'll show how he won. Dolph Ziggler's accidentally claymored by Drew McIntyre. Ruru moved out the way. Big lad Dolph takes a tumble. Drew then takes a match kick. Dolph takes a match kick. And your winner of the match, and the new Intercontinental Champion, Rusev.
Yeah.
What a time to be alive.
And then the title takes a match kick.
No, it doesn't. That would be stupid.
JoJo takes a match kick.
That'd be disrespectful, mate. You know what?
And
you
a
can handle the rest of the
78B
show.
takes a match kick that improves the
Very
popularity
frustrated.
by 26 regions. He's not frustrated. He's talking to a lass on Tinder. Shout out to the lass on Tinder. Probably
Instagram,
Messenger.
you dickhead.
Same thing. Don't have an Instagram account.
Do you not?
Never saw the point.
Oh,
I've got a lass. I don't need to look at other lasses.
But you could look at my lasses. When I say that, it sounds bad.
I just do that on Facebook when you tell me what the name is.
Fair enough.
And silently judge you.
Wow.
But not this one. She's different.
Fuck off. Fuck off, you dickhead.
Akira Tozawa is back from
Disclaimer,
injury.
she is class. Akira Tozawa's back. That's class 2. What will Akira Tozawa be doing? Find out soon, as Jason Jordan's here too. He's back as well, isn't he?
Nope.
Oh.
He's
Shit.
fucked.
Oh.
We're just paying his medical bills.
Fair
No,
enough.
he's Jason Jordan is now a backstage guy because he's retired.
Oh, poor guy.
You wanted him to be a personality for some reason.
He's getting $2,200 a month. Or is that $3,000?
That's
I can't really
$3,000.
see. Oh well, I can't really see. Spent too much time looking at all these girls, apparently.
Yeah. Akira Tozawa comes back. Mid-carder. You know what? We're going to do a cheeky little... Not a main eventer. We'll do a cheeky little auto push. And we'll see how everyone is after the first show of the new year.
It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new year, and it's feeling good.
So the
That's a lot of main
Usos
eventers.
have gone from mid-carders to main eventers.
I think they were upper mids.
No, they were in fact mid-carders.
Alistair Black's upper mid now.
Yeah, Alistair Black is an upper mid-carder with the dizzying heights of Jinder Mahal and Luke Harper. Drew McIntyre, upper mid-carder.
Rhino.
Sin Cara, upper mid-carder.
Mad.
Have we even seen Sin Cara so far this season? Let us know in the
Probably.
comments. Heath Slater mid-carder with the likes of Mustafa Ali, Johnny Gargano, The Ascension,
Neil
Brian
Thing.
Kendrick, Penta, Michael Kanellis, Andrade Cien Almas.
Don't
Lower
go
mids, we
towards
see-
the women because that'll show a spoiler that I have debuting soon. Because there's
Yes.
2 undebuted women there.
We have Axel Dieter Jr. there in the lower mid-carders, up from Enhancement Talent he used to be,
Ooh.
alongside the likes of pretty much the, I would nearly said junior heavyweight division, the cruiserweight division, alongside the new Balor clone, which may or may not 100% be Tajiri.
Big man Taji.
You see there, Jimmy Yang, who, gonna spoil it now, in the Rumble, because he's a lad.
He's a lad.
And you see a couple
Which
of
is
other
why he
guys
won't be in the women's Royal Rumble.
that
He'll
we've
be
got
in the men's
signed.
Royal Rumble.
A couple of other guys we got signed that will be making debuts in the near future. Like, they're mostly on Raw. because Nathan has guys that he signed and then didn't want to use.
Yeah. Sorry, lads.
Yeah.
You're just kind of doing nothing, really. I signed Andrew Everett, but I've not had anything for him.
Same with Mark Andrews.
Yeah. Sorry, Mark.
Ooh, we have a potential new signing after Kikutaro released from Championship Wrestling from Hollywood.
He's 41. He's bulky.
Stick him on the short
Fucking
list.
bulky.
Also gone from Championship Wrestling from Hollywood, Ray Rosas, Ryan Taylor, and
He scored some good
Jervis.
free kicks, Brian Taylor.
Nah, he was shit, mate.
Fuck off.
He was.
Fuck off.
He was.
You're insulting everyone that I care about. First the lass.
Oh, I didn't
secondly
insult the lass. I said she was
free
good.
kicker. Aye, until the next one comes along, was it they said?
No, I didn't say that. I said this one's actually alright.
Oh, that's the one, This
You're-
one's actually alright.
I said you're the one that's just added until the next one comes along, so...
Shut up.
Anyway, we should probably end this here before Nathan gets in trouble with his new lass. See you in the next
Ooh.
one.
Ta-ra.